affect you, and did it, during training camp, did it have tear you down a little bit?
No, not really. I put all that in the back burner. I'm very cold in that way, almost like a psychopath. But I'll deal with it later on. Like now, I agree. I'll agree with I've buried her and all that kind of stuff, and I've made the right moves. Like I made a promise to myself, I'm never getting a cat till I get a property with a kilometer in all directions, and now I have a secure space, a space that no one can ever run over my cat. Don't fuck with cats.
Israel, right here in the back. A lot was made from Yoel's last few opponents that kicking him felt like concrete or steel or anything, so I'm curious, after spending 25 minutes with him, what did it feel like to kick him?
Like flesh and bone and muscle, really thick muscle, but nothing like steel. I don't know what, like you guys have these metaphors. Have you ever actually kicked steel? It's fucking bullshit. It's just the media perpetuates all this shit. Oh, you steel. I said, just muscle, thick muscle. I understand what people are trying to say, but it's heavy. But nah, I kicked the bottom of the heavy bag at my gym. It's way harder than that. Way harder than him, so it was nothing to me. I kicked him initially and he checked it and he pointed like, he kind of smirked like, that hurt. I was like, I'm still gonna fucking kick you, and I still did. And I still used my right leg at him, and eventually I switched to southpaw and I used my left leg. My injury isn't from anything he did, it's from what I did, from attacking him. So I mean, that whole shit, that narrative was steel. Put that to rest now.
And then you had another entrance, your entrance against Whitaker, you danced and performed. This one you had people coming out with you. It looked like they threw flowers up into the air. So anything you want to say on that, your entrance?
That just came to me the day my cat died. I had a metamorphosis in my car that kind of just made me feel a type of way through music and just the vision I was getting. I was a vessel, so it was what I was supposed to do. I don't know if it came from my ancestors or whatever, but it was what I was supposed to do, and I think it was aesthetically pleasing. Like I said, I wanted to aesthetically please the audience. This is my first pay-per-view headliner in America. I really wanted this is not the fight I wanted. Like I said, I wanted to fight like any of my fights in the UFC. Watch any of even the Brad Tavares fight. That was my first main event in America. It was a fight night, not a pay-per-view, but Brad Tavares brought the fight. He came to fucking fight, and I sunned him 5-0. This was probably 4-1 or maybe 5-0 on some scorecards, but yeah, like, I wanted to showcase, and the entrance was part of the showcase, definitely.
And then one final one. Dana White said you and Yoel had a tall task ahead of you to outperform the women before your fight. So I'm curious if you watched that fight in the back and what went through your mind watching that.
I didn't really see the fight, so I caught glimpses of it. I don't really know how to score it or anything. But yeah, like I said, I came to fight. He came to merengue.
Champ right here. All right, let's take it from the top. So the first punch that he connected with at the very beginning, after he stood there for a few minutes, it looked like you were blinking your left eye a little bit. What happened there?
He punched me in the face.
I'm saying
and I was blinking a lot because I could see 2-year-old arrows.
So that's what happened.
Yeah,
cracked it with a good one.
I mean, yeah, he cracked it with a good one, but I mean, this is the guy that's supposed to put everyone down. He hit me because I was not on the outside. My foot positioning was wrong in that stance that I was at, and in the situation I was in, I came down the middle rather than from the side, from the outside, and he cracked me with his best shot early on. I ate that. I'm not proud of my chin, I've told you guys, but I can take a shot. I just don't like to brag about it because it's stupid. But then later on, you see, I read that left hand like it was nothing. Whenever it was coming at me, I was out the way. I leaned back. But yeah, he did crack me. That was the best punch of his fight. That was it. That was his best shot of the fight, and that was it. Nothing. I'm still, I got like, what did I have, a little graze over here? Cool.
Yeah, that was actually my next question, because he talked about leading up to the fight that he had the perfect game plan to knock you out. So now that the fight is over with, clearly that left hand was his game plan, and like you said, you took it and it didn't really, your face doesn't look marked up.
I'm good. Stay pretty. It's the pretty ones you have to watch out for.
Were you surprised he didn't try to wrestle though when that didn't work?
He told me at one point, I can't remember which round, he said, I'm gonna take down. I was like, you can try. And then that was his first takedown attempt. Then I got right back up. And then later on he tried again, and like I said, my nuts on the back of his head, and I got back up.